Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness, it has been forever. It has been forever. Life, you know how it is, right? You know how it is. Life gets crazy, but I am here. I am here. I am here, and I plan on being here and trying to commit myself to at least one new video every other week. How about that? One new video every other week training. Why? Because I believe so much in this Mary Kay opportunity, and I believe in you. I believe in you. And so I want us all to win. So if you are brand new here, my name is Sonia Hawkins. I'm a sales director with Mary Kay. I have been in business. Oh my goodness, I've been building my business for over 16 years. Craziness, right? But the truth of the matter is, okay, on paper, I've been in business that long, but my business really didn't kick in until the pandemic, when I lost my full-time income, and then I went hard in the paint, as they say, with my Mary Kay business and began building that. And I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much. I've had highs, I've had lows, I've had great months, I've had terrible months. I've worked hard, I've hardly worked, a little bit of everything. And so I am here to give you hope, to give you belief, and to let you know that it's not over and you still have time for what you're asking me, right? Still have time for what? Well, this month, right now, as I'm recording this video, it is, what is today? July something. Hold on, let me check. It is July 30th, July 30th. And so officially, we have today and tomorrow to earn the very first month of the company prize. And here's the big deal. If you earn the first month, that means that you are on track, you are on target, you can earn all the prizes every single month and get a big consistency prize at the very end. Plus, every single month there's a prize. There's the consistency prize I just told you about. But on top of all that, it sets you up to be a star every single quarter. And there are 4 quarters in a year. And the Mary Kay year starts on July 1st and ends in June of next year. And so we're right in the middle of our first quarter. But by simply hitting the monthly goals, you can make sure that you're a star each quarter. So you'll be getting star prizes along the way as well. And those are prizes that you get to actually pick out. And there are literally over 5,000 different prizes that you can pick out. It's crazy. Some of everything from name brand bags and electronics, housewares, you name it, like literally. I've seen people get bicycles, Bose headphones, Coach bags, um Eddie Bauer gear. I mean, just anything you could think of. I've gotten an iRobot vacuum. There's so much stuff. So you can get a star prize or several star prizes every single quarter. And then again, at the end of the year, when you've been a star all 4 quarters, then you get another consistency prize on top of that. So there's just so much that this company is giving away. And listen, if they're giving away, then you might as well be one of the people to get it. Okay, so that was a whole lot of stuff. That was a whole lot of stuff that I just said. So let's move on. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can finish strong this month. And even if you don't watch this video until after July is over, you can still use what I'm about to give you right now to do the next month and the next month and the next month and continue doing it for several months to hit your goals. And so this is not something brand spanking new. This is something that I've done in the past. If you go back and watch other videos that I've done, you'll see some of the same language, some of these same ideas, and we're just sprucing it up because you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And so this is something that has worked for me in the past. And I'm just going to tell you right now to go ahead and woo-saw and clear your mind because yes, this is going to require you to get on the phone and make phone calls. Listen, I already know how you feel because I'm the same way. I am not the phone call person. I will text all day long, but I am not the phone call person. I had that same fear and anxiety of what are they going to say? How are they going to respond to me? Those types of things. But I tell you what, every time I do this activity and I get on the phones, I am always so super surprised at the positive feedback that I get back. So let's get right into it. Let's get back into it because I've already been talking for like 5 minutes. So let's move this on so we can clean out this video, be done with it. So here we go. Number one, you need to decide what your goal is. Decide what your goal is. So right now, my number one goal is to make sure that I get this power up for July done. And that is $700 wholesale, right? $700 wholesale. So let me share my screen with you and share what the prize is in case you didn't know, So here it is. Here it is. This is the prize. It's a Mary Kay branded, what do they call it? Crossbody bag. And it's so cute and you should have it. You need to have it. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, this all by itself, walking around with this bag is going to get people asking you questions. They're going to stop and tell you how cute it is because it's this hot pink color. So it's going to stand out. And they're going to notice the color, and then they're going to see that it says Mary Kay. And this is your opportunity to talk about how you did not win this, you earned this. You know, when people ask me about my car and they're like, oh, so you won a Mary Kay car? And I say, actually, I earned the Mary Kay car. We worked hard to earn that Mary Kay car. So this is just another example of a way that you could get out and be talking about your business just by earning this bag. And so you want it, whether you're a bag person or not, you want this. And so that's one thing that you might personally want for yourself. But here's another thing. Coming up real soon in January, in fact, is the Big Mary Kay Leadership Conference. And it is exclusive. It's going to be held in San Antonio, Texas, again, at the beginning of the year in January. And is it exclusive to leaders only. And so if you are an aspiring leader, if you're looking to be a leader, I just want you to know that maybe this is what you want to earn. You could actually earn your registration to this event for free and so much more. So maybe your goal is that you want to earn this trip to San Antonio. Maybe leadership is not in the cards for you, but I guarantee you there is some sort of fall advance that either your national or another national that you can latch onto is holding coming up here in the next couple of months, probably around September and October, that you can go. If you can't find a leadership to go to, let me know. Reach out. Let me know. What the heck? I mean, not a leadership, but a fall advance if you don't have a national. um check in with your director. I'm sure there are fall advances out there for everyone to go to. So maybe that's something that you can earn, is a trip to the fall advance wherever it is. Or maybe you just decide that you're going to join my team and you're going to earn yourself a trip to the Bahamas. We're going to be cruising in the Bahamas next year, October of 2025. So whatever it is, decide what your goal is. And I want it to be a trip of some sort. One of those three trips: San Antonio, fall advance, or you cruise with us to the Bahamas next year, because you want to have a big goal, especially if you're someone who's scared to get on the phone, scared to make those phone calls. Okay. Then you've got to have a big goal, because they're going to understand a trip. They understand winning a trip. They have no idea what Star Consultant is. They have no idea what the Power Up Challenge is, all those different things, but they understand winning a trip. Okay. So that's your first thing, is decide which one of these trips do you want to go on. And that's what you're going to tell them that you're going to earn. Then next, you're going to decide what your 5 favorite Mary Kay things are. What are your 5 favorite things about Mary Kay, products about Mary Kay, whatever it may be. So I am going to read you my script that I am using, and then you can transform it into your own. Now, I originally came up with this script last year for the 60th anniversary. So I'm going to change it up a little bit this time, but just know that for now, I'm still saying 60th anniversary. And quite frankly, you can still use that if you want to. We're only in our 61st year, so it's really not a big deal if you leave it as that. But here is my script. So I just simply make the phone call and I'm saying, hey, Lisa, it's Sonia with Mary Kay. How are you? They respond. They ask me how I'm doing. And I say, I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. Do you have 5 minutes to chat really quick? And they'll say yes. And I said, okay, perfect. This is Mary Kay's 60th anniversary, and I am in a competition to earn a trip to San Antonio. But in order for me to earn this trip, I need to call 60 people and tell them my 5 favorite things about Mary Kay in 5 minutes or less. Are you ready? And they say yes. And I said, okay, great. I'm going to start my timer and I'm going to talk really fast so I can get it all done in 5 minutes. So here we go. And I physically actually start my timer and time myself. And then I read really fast and I say, okay, number one, Mary Kay was just announced as the #1 direct selling company of both skincare and color cosmetics in the whole entire world for guess what? The second year in a row. So I'm super proud to be working with the #1 company. Number two, I have personally witnessed the change in, and I say my, but if you want to, you can say your coach. And it doesn't matter if it's your personal Mary Kay coach or director. I like to use the word coach because they don't know what a director is in Mary Kay, but they know what a coach is. So it can be your personal director or it could just be a director. It doesn't matter. So you can say my if you have before and after pictures of yourself in your skincare journey, or you could say my coach, and that could be just pictures that your director has supplied you of another Mary Kay director's before and after pictures, whatever the case may be. I've personally witnessed the change in my former uneven skin tone, reduction of dark spots, lines, and wrinkles after using the Mary Kay skincare. I have before and after pictures if you want to see them, and I have samples if you want to try them for yourself. Number three, I love that Mary Kay gives back. Last year alone, Mary Kay gave more than $3 million to support women's causes around the world, such as breast cancer research and supporting domestic violence shelters across the nation. And best of all, they encourage us to do the same. So, right now, my friends and I are looking for people to partner with us to give chemo care packages to women suffering with breast cancer. Each package is just $30, and we have over 500 women to serve at the Estabrook Breast Cancer Center right here in Omaha, Nebraska. Just let me know if you would like to join us by purchasing 1, 3, even 5 or more boxes. Number four, I love that we have products for men, women, teens, literally everyone in your household. I am super excited that you can purchase a 60th anniversary box. It's full of some of our best sellers from throughout the years. It includes over $100 of everyday items that we all need, such as shower gel, body lotion, hand soap, sanitizer. But there's also some fun things too, like perfume, cologne, skincare, and makeup items for just $60. And they make great gifts as well. And number five, last but not least, my favorite thing about Mary Kay is that there are over 300 Mary Kay products that are $30 or less. And this week, you can have access to your own Mary Kay business for just $35. It allows you access for a whole entire year to bulk purchase your own personal products at a 50% wholesale discount. And when you decide to treat it like a true side hustle or business, you make a 50% commission on products you sell at the full retail value. You get a customizable website, credit card processing, and a plethora of live coaching and on demand training. Whew, okay, I'm all done. And yes, I did it all in 5 minutes or less. Any questions or comments about anything you need? Um, any questions or comments or anything you need me to reread since I went so fast? And then you sit quietly and you let them respond. Here's what I hear. Oh my goodness, I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that sounds exciting, blah, blah, blah. Tell me more about this breast cancer, blah, blah, blah. These are questions that I get. So let's go over some of these questions. These are my 5 things. Now you can switch them up and you can change them to whatever you would like. But these are the 5 things that I wanted to highlight because for a lot of different reasons. So number one, I talked about Mary Kay being #1. I think that's important. I think it's a big deal. It's something to brag about and to be proud of. Number two, I talked about just the difference in my own personal skincare. And again, I have before and after pictures of my skin after using Mary Kay skincare. And so I love to brag on that. But I also have pictures of other directors as well. So and their Mary Kay journeys. And then number three, the Mary Kay gives back. I love to talk about that because I want them to know that it's not just about lipstick and makeup, but it's about giving back. And then I like to promote the fact that we are doing chemo care packages this year in Omaha. And there are lots of places around the world where Mary Kay ladies are getting together, men and women, I should say, are getting together and doing these cancer drives. So that is a big deal as well. And so I love to promote that. Number four, I talked about the anniversary box. Yes, I totally made that up. I totally made that up. Why? Because I've been in business for a long time and I have a lot of products, and there are things that have been discontinued. There are things that are limited edition. There are things that are getting ready to expire, and I need to move them off of my shelf. And at this point, I just need them gone. But at the same time, I also want these customers to be trying products that they have not tried before, that they may not even have realized that we have available. So let's talk a little bit about the box, because that's the one that people ask me about the most. That's what I sell the most. So most people are getting the 60th anniversary box from me and or purchasing a breast cancer awareness. But quite frankly, that last one that I talked about, number five, the being on my team, listen, lots of people ask me about that too. So let's talk about the box. So I got these boxes from Mary Kay. Do not get caught up in the box. Do not get caught up in the box. You do not have to get these boxes if you are not someone that has extra money to put into this. And if your goal is to make money, then don't worry about trying to get these boxes. You can literally get some cheap boxes on Amazon, and it's not a big deal, I promise you. But these are available on section 2, on Mary Kay section 2. Okay, so what's inside the box? I will tell you. First of all, I want there to be, for me, some products that they can continue to order on a regular basis. So I include a shower gel and a body lotion. And when I first started doing them, I had some limited edition shower gels and body lotions, like some of those scents that we had during the holidays and things like that. So it was a way for me to get rid of some of those, right? But now all of those are gone. And so I'm just using either the apple and almond or berry and vanilla. And you don't have to do the shower gel and the body lotion. That's completely up to you. But so that's an idea to use those. Those are just 16 a piece. So that's just $8 each for you if you decide to go with both of those. If you got some of those mini hand lotions, one of those is nice. I want them to know we have these types of things. Also regular line hand sanitizer and hand soap, because again, the shower gel, the body lotion, hand sanitizer, and hand soap are things that they need to reorder, and things that they're already using every day anyway. Now they can start using the Mary Kay versions. Okay, so you got me there. And then, so those are the main things, is just the shower gel, body lotion, hand soap, hand sanitizer. Those are the four things I absolutely want to put in every single box, because those are regular line and they're going to reorder them. Okay. So let's start there. Then after that, again, now I'm just taking this opportunity to unload things from my inventory that I'm not going to be selling anyway. They're not in the books anymore. People don't know they're available. So people are not necessarily asking for them. And so that's when things like the hand creams come in. Or I've got, do you guys remember this limited edition, this little mini brush set, so that way they have a tool, because I would love to put a little bit of everything in the box, some skincare, some body care, some fragrance, and tools. I like them to see that we have a variety of products, because most people don't realize that. Remember those fragrance sets we had during the holidays? There were 3 scents for women and 3 scents for men. I just take one of those scents out. Boom, now they've got a fragrance to try. Um, in section 2, I try not to do a lot of section 2 stuff, but in section 2, there is a set of lip glosses, a lip gloss set, and I think there are either 5 or 6 lip glosses, little mini lip glosses in the set. And I just take one of the lip glosses out. Boom. Now they've got some makeup in there. But right now in the pink sale, at the time, again, that I'm recording this video, this is going to change any day now. In the pink sale, Right now, there's also cream blushes, and they are on sale for $2. $2. So you could throw one of those in there. These eyeshadows that were originally $16, 16 or $18, they're on sale right now for like $5 or $6. Boom. I'm not saying put all of these things in one box. I'm just giving suggestions as to things you could put in there. If you still got some of those hydrating masks, I would break them up and put one mask in the box. That's another suggestion. We had masking minis. And so there were mini charcoal, mini gel mask, mini pink clay mask. One of those, break up that set, put one, just one of the masks in there. I don't know about you guys, but as the old time wise set went out, there were pieces that I still had. I still had a ton of combination oily night creams for whatever reason. I still had a ton of eye creams. So one of those, right? And for those of you who don't have a ton of inventory or who don't have a ton, haven't been around for a while, you don't have a lot of limited edition, things like that, you can use some of the samples that you have. So you can just throw in some charcoal samples or microdermabrasion or lip gloss or whatever. So that's how it works. I also like to put in candy. I always include 2 pieces of candy. I make sure that it's not chocolate and meltable, that it does not have nuts because lots of people are allergic. I make sure it's individually wrapped. So I like to do things like Starbucks or little Dum Dum suckers, that type of thing. I also like to include a little card. This is what's called a God Thought card. You can look it up online, godthoughtcards.com, Google it, whatever. These were created by National Emeriti Stacy James, who was my national. Yay! And you can get a box of these, and I like to put one card in every single order that I give to customers in general. So, of course, I put them in the box as well. Those are just little extras and add-ons. But you know what? Again, you don't have to go and buy those extras. Write a little handwritten note to say thank you. Okay, so those are ideas of things you can include inside the box that are not going to break the bank, that will still allow you to make some money. And again, I'm not saying put every single one of these things in there. These are just ideas of some of the things that I put in my boxes. So there you go. So that's the anniversary box. So I said, number one, decide what your goal is. Number two, decide on what your 5 favorite things are. Maybe you have some other things that you want to highlight or talk about. Maybe you're doing a subscription box. So maybe one of your 5 favorite things is to highlight your subscription box. Whatever the case may be, just come up with it. Put it in your script so you're saying the same things over and over again and you don't forget when you get on the phone. Number three, set your goal for the next 48 hours. Don't drag it out for over the next 2 weeks. I'm going to do this. Set a goal for the next 48 hours. So for me, because I'm earning my Mary Kay branded tote bag and I have 2 days to get it done. Now, granted, I've already got production in, don't get me wrong, but my goal is to do enough in the next 48 hours to earn my bag, to earn my bag. And so what does that look like? That looks like for me, maybe I need to sell 10, about 10 of my 60th anniversary boxes for $60 today and another 10 tomorrow. That's $600 today, $600 tomorrow. That's $1,200 total. It'll be more than enough to make sure that I get my bag done. So set your goal. Set a short, quick goal that you have to power through and get done now. What is that going to look like? That's going to look like maybe calling 20 people today and 20 people tomorrow. There you go. And it may not take 20. I had a girlfriend, one of my team members that I coached her through making some phone calls, and her first two call and her goal was to make $300 in one day. And she made her $300 in sales in her first two phone calls. So there you go. It may not take that much, but my goal is I want to at least call 20 today and at least 20 tomorrow. And I want to sell no less than 600 today and 600 tomorrow. So set your goal and set it big. Number four, I've already said it, but I'm going to say it again. Call. Get on the phone and call. It makes a difference because they're going to hear your voice. It's urgent. You're going to do it now. and you're going to collect their money over the phone. If they want to use a credit card, then you're just going to take their number and type it right into ProPay and process their card right then and there. Maybe they don't do ProPay, they don't want to use a card. They can send you Cash App. You can do that while you're on the phone. You'll hear the little money trickle down, that little thing when it comes to your app, and you'll be like, okay, yes, I just got it. Thank you so much. You can take PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, Apple Pay, whatever payments you want to take, but get it right there on the phone while you're on the phone with them. It makes a difference. I promise you, if you send out text messages, they're going to respond whenever they respond. You're going to respond when, and you're going to go back and forth, and it's going to take forever. Get on the phone, make the phone calls. I already know I don't want to make them either, but guess what? The magic happens when I do. So make the phone calls. And then number 5, we already talked about how to fill your box. You want to put in some regular line items. If you have limited edition and or discounted items, you can put those in, or items that are getting ready to expire, you can put some of those things in. So there you have it. There you have it. Decide what your goal is. Decide what your 5 favorite things are going to be that you write out in your script. Set your selling goal, make the phone calls, and then know what you're going to put in your box. And everyone's box does not have to be the same. It's a mystery box. So you do not need to go into the details of what's in the box. When they ask me, I just simply say, it's a mystery box. But I do know that there are some common everyday items in there, like hand soap and shower gel and a little bit of skincare, a little bit of makeup. So you're going to get a little bit of everything. You're going to love it. Boom, done. They don't care. It's a mystery box. They love it. It's worth $100, and you're giving it to them for 60. Hello, they want it. So there you go. If you have questions, comments, let me know. But you know what? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to, number 1, if you didn't already, say, hey, girl, hey, and let me know that you were here. And then number 2, I want you to check in throughout the day as you're making those phone calls. Give the rest of us hope and belief, and let us know what we can expect. And you check in, even if you make 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 different comments throughout the day. Let us know, hey, just made my first phone call, left a message. Hey, just made my 3rd phone call and left 3 messages, but 2 of them have already called me back, and 1 purchased this and 1 purchased that. Let us know, hey, just made 5 phone calls and I've already got 1 new team member. Again, if they want to hear about the Mary Kay business portion of it, go into more details, only answering what they ask you. Don't flood them with a ton of information, because it's just a 5-minute call. And if they don't ask you all those questions, then don't try to answer everything. They may not want to know all that right now. There's plenty of time for them to learn it all when they talk to your director. So that's not a problem. Just go ahead and get the link out to them. Stay on the phone with them so you can navigate and help them fill that form out. Boom, it's $35. It's $35. What's the worst that can happen? They spend $35 in 3 trips to Starbucks. Okay. So don't overthink it. Just get out there, do it. Report back to us your findings, how it's going for you. I'll report back to you guys how it's going for me. And together we're going to get these bags. We're going to win. And I'm going to see each and every single one of you in San Antonio. Right? Right. Have a great day.